Jen and Joe on the go.
What are you wearing there? Jen looks kind of fancy.
I have on rain slicker because it's a little rainy today.
Yeah, we got hit by the rain. We had a good week. We had really good weather for the most part the entire week. Today is going to rain. But that hasn't stopped us from coming out to the boardwalk, and we're doing what?
We're having breakfast at the Cake Bake Shop. Now, this isn't our first time or our second time. This will be our third time for breakfast. We did enjoy it our first 2 times.
Yeah.
The first experience was absolutely perfection.
Yeah.
The second time we did wait about 40 minutes past our reservation. Service was really good. The food was really good. So let's see if number 3 can be just as good. Our reservation's at 10 and it's currently 9:54. So
we'll see.
And you can't wait inside in the entryway. You have to stand outside in the rain.
Yeah. But we're under kind of the way the roof juts out a little bit, so we're dry.
Yeah.
But anyway.
For now.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, we really enjoyed it before. There have been some mixed reviews lately, so we'll see about service and food quality and wait time and everything else. But it's good that we've done breakfast all 3 times, so we'll have a really good comparison, at least for breakfast, so we can report on that.
And it looks like it's decorated for spring. The top of the merry-go-round looks like it's bursting with flowers.
Oh,
so
okay, well,
we'll be sure to show you everything, show you the food, and I'm definitely getting an iced coconut latte.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to get, but we'll see. I got to look at the menu again because I have a couple ideas, but we'll see. So join us for breakfast, won't you?
Let's eat cake.
Yeah, sure. Hi. How are you? So we're waiting for our coffee.
We are.
We got some water. We're sitting kind of in the bar area. It's lovely. The restaurant is beautiful.
The restaurant is beautiful. The restaurant is decorated for spring, and it is amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, here comes our coffee. Yay, coffee. All right, coffee is here. So I got the rose cappuccino, and Jen got a vanilla latte.
I did.
Okay.
See the little glitter in it on the top?
Oh yeah, I do see it. Yep, there it goes. All right.
And what did you get?
The rose cappuccino.
Nice.
Did you eat the little, is that a cinnamon bite? Is it good? You already ate that? How's your coffee? Well, how about you're chewing, I'm talking. Here is my rose cappuccino. And it has the rose flavoring in it. So I just wanted to try something different. It reminds me of my aunt's house growing up.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, she had this soap in the bathroom, and it was a rose soap. And so this tastes
Was
like...
it shaped like little roses?
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And this tastes like the soap smell. So, let's try yours.
Mine's very good.
Yeah. Oh, yours is the winner. Oh, by far. You want to try it or no? No.
I will say that my first choice was the coconut latte.
Yeah.
They're out of coconut syrup.
Yeah. Out of all the syrups that they have here, this is the only one they were out of, and it's the one you really wanted.
It really is the reason I booked this reservation, because the iced coconut latte was so delicious.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault.
But unfortunately, that wasn't even the first strike. We'll get into that later. So you did comment on the coffee was warm to hot, but not hot.
Yeah, and I do enjoy a hotter coffee. The flavoring too, so I had the vanilla latte. It was a little artificial tasting, if I'm being completely honest, and it was hot, but not as hot as I'd like it, if that makes sense.
Mine was fine. I actually finished it very, very quickly, so there's that.
Yours definitely tasted like drinking a cup of soap.
I wouldn't go that far, but it did remind me of my aunt's soap. So
yeah,
it was definitely
100%.
a rose flavor to it. So, but it wasn't horrible. I didn't dislike. I wanted to try something new and different.
And where else can you get that?
Right, you can't. I haven't found that anywhere else on any other menu anywhere else. So I figured I'd try something different. Cappuccino, cafe mocha, you can get that everywhere. But I wanted something a little different, so it was all right. So now, food-wise, you're getting
I ordered the 2 eggs with bacon, and it comes with crispy potatoes.
The potatoes were really good. The bacon was really good. So Allie got this when we were here in November. And I ended up getting the French toast, the orange French toast, because again, I wanted something different.
Did we even have the bacon? They were out of bacon. Remember, they hadn't gotten their delivery yet.
No, the first time we did. The second time, I don't think we did. Was that the other way around?
I think it's the other way around. The first time we came here, they hadn't received their bacon delivery. And I didn't think we had it the second time either. I'm almost positive. We'll have to look back at our video.
Yeah. I'll have to look.
Definitely the first time they did not receive their order. And I don't think they had it the second time either, because it was just a couple days apart from when we ate here the first time.
Yeah, I'll double check. I'll confirm that. All right, so I went back and looked at pictures, and the first visit, no bacon. When we came back the second visit, which we did not do a video on it,
yes,
but
there was bacon.
There was bacon.
So my bad.
Yeah, that's okay. But I knew we had bacon here. But I remember the first time, they said they didn't receive the delivery, and it was shortly after they opened. So, but the bacon was good. The potatoes were really good. The eggs were really good. My first time I had the crab eggs Benedict. Oh, it was so good.
So you're going to want to stick around to the end of the video, because we will show you how Cake Bake is decorated for spring.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. I think it's even prettier than it was at Christmas time. In Christmas time, it was I thought extremely magical. But this, I don't know, there's something very exquisite and delicate and dainty about the decorations.
It's all the pink flowers. I think it's the pink flowers.
It's beautiful. And then we will also do a food review as well.
Yes. Perfect timing. Thank you. All right, so French toast came out, and the fragrance, the aroma of it is just, it kind of hits you right as he put the plate down, even before he put the plate down. Yeah. It smells really, really good. And you've got your eggs with toast, some greens, bacon, and potatoes.
Yes.
And you got some jam there.
We do.
For the toast. Is it look? It's a strawberry. It looks strawberry.
Let me see. It's raspberry.
Raspberry. Okay.
It is raspberry.
And you got the eggs. It's a good portion. That's the only thing. It is a very good portion. So I just took a bite of the French toast without anything on it. No butter, no syrup, just to see for the taste. It is very moist, very flavorful. A lot of the time you put syrup on pancakes or French toast because they can be kind of dry. Just the nature of the batter and as you're making it. But yeah, this is really good without any butter, without any syrup. The syrup itself, it's just maple syrup, but
I think it has a citrus undertone.
yeah, it kind of does. It kind of does. And how are your eggs?
They are creamy and delicious. I mean, they are very good.
How's the temperature? Of
It's
the
good.
eggs? The temperature's okay?
Yeah.
So they came out warm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good.
My French toast is warm. It's fine. It's actually really tasty. So I'm going to finish putting everything on it and just dig in and eat. But again, your portion, that's a good
It
amount
is.
of
It's a
food.
very good
Yeah.
portion. Yeah.
So we've ordered some tea, Jennifer.
We did. And I can't pronounce it, but it is the. Hold on.
Yeah, it is the Carcade Nuit.
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 Okay. It is the Carcade Nuit de Thé.
So it's French for summer night fruit infusion.
Mixture of hibiscus flowers, apple pieces, rose hip peel, raspberry, strawberry, and cream aromas.
So it is currently steeping. It's been, would you say, almost 3 minutes?
I hope so because I really want some tea.
So why don't you pour it? I
So
think we should be
were
okay.
told to let it steep for 3 minutes.
Yes.
So, all right. Oh, look at the color.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, do you smell it? Wow,
Oh, yeah.
is that aromatic?
Yeah, I do.
Wow. Okay, let's see. Ooh, that's nice.
Oh, that's hot.
It's hot.
That's hot.
That's delicious.
Oh, yeah. That's really nice.
I taste the vanilla. I taste the rose. I taste the floral part of the tea.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's a nice cup of tea.
Yes.
Okay, that's a win.
Yeah, definitely.
And for dessert, we ordered the raspberry champagne cake. It was our server's recommendation. It is 3 layers of fluffy vanilla cake brushed with a French champagne simple syrup, filled with our raspberry pixie jam and fresh raspberries, frosted with our champagne vanilla buttercream, and topped with fresh raspberries. I think that will go very nicely with the tea that we just ordered.
I agree. I think it will.
I think that'll be a nice accompaniment.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
It's pretty.
All right, there is the raspberry.
Thank you.
Thank you. There is the raspberry cake.
It's very pretty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at that.
It's very glittery.
Yes. Okay, so. Yes, and there is little glitter stuff on it too.
So I'm going to start at the bottom so I can get
A little bit
some
of
of
everything.
the cake, some of the frosting, and some of the berries.
What do you think? Good?
Hold on. That is extremely light and airy. That's the best way I can explain
That's
it.
kind of what I figured it would be. Just something lighter.
You're going to like it.
Yeah, I figured it would be, something
Get some
lighter.
from the middle.
Yeah, I will. Figured it would be something lighter that might work a little better after breakfast. All right, we've got a little bit of everything on here as well.
That's delicious. That is so light and airy.
I know, it's like raspberry wedding cake, but
Yeah.
No, wedding cakes are not usually good.
They wish they were.
Yeah, it's actually very good.
That's really nice.
So good recommendation, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the cake itself is so, it is so light and airy and fluffy. It's just so fluffy. Yeah. That is really very, very good. So, what's that, Jennifer?
So we got a cookie to go, and I'm going to read the description of it.
The orange zest white chocolate macadamia nut cookie.
Pillowy and soft orange and almond cookie, perfectly accented with Belgium white chocolate chips and macadamia nut halves. So we will taste that later, but I'm sure it's going to be delicious.
Yeah. So we, obviously, we have to order cake or pie or something for dessert. But, if you can't finish it, because they're big pieces, you just ask for it to go, and they will give you a box and a bag for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so to wrap it all up, Jennifer.
Okay, so we are going to give you our honest review.
Yes.
I'm going to say it started a bit rough.
Yes.
So we checked in for a 10 o'clock reservation at about 10 to 10.
Yeah, it was about 9:51 or 9:52 exactly.
At 10:15, we still had not been called for a reservation. So at about 10:20, Joe went back up to the desk and said, "Hey,
What's up? You forget about us?"
because we saw all these people who came in after us being seated.
Yeah.
So she asked what her name was and kind of acted a little bit
Confused.
Confused.
Yeah.
And she checked and checked, and she left for a bit and came back, and she said, "I'm so sorry. It shows that you've been seated already."
So while she was checking, there was another person out there at the check-in station outside, and he asked if we made the reservation through them or through the My Disney Experience app, which we did through the app. And he said that sometimes there are problems when you make a reservation through the app for it to actually connect to the restaurants.
And he's talking about the My Disney Experience app.
Yes, yeah. This happened to us the other night at Amari. Same thing. We made the reservation through the app, and it didn't carry over into the restaurant.
Well, for Amari, it didn't show that we had a reservation. For
Right.
Cake Bake, when we checked in, it showed that we had the reservation, and then it looks like it booted us right to being seated.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, so this gentleman said that they have problems with those reservations. But anyway, so
He said Disney is still using Windows 98.
for the reservation system,
Yes.
they're on a Windows 98 platform for the reservation system, which seems mind-boggling to me. But he said that's why a lot of non-Disney owned restaurants have trouble with these reservations
Now,
crossing over.
To be fair, we book a lot of non-Disney restaurants
Right.
through MDE, as
Right.
in Homecoming, Wine Bar George,
Yeah.
and we have never had this issue before.
Right.
And I do wonder, so does Bob Iger and Josh DeMaro, are they still using Windows
No.
98?
No.
I'm just a little curious about
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. That's really interesting. But anyway, so
So I
we're
don't
going
know.
on a tangent. But
Right.
that was part of what the initial experience coming in.
And we were standing in the rain for about 20 minutes. They never said, "Hey, come into the lobby and
Yeah,
stay
well.
warm and dry."
Yeah.
So that was a little bit of a turnoff at first. We were seated and waited at least 8 to 10 minutes before someone even acknowledged us.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
although the service did improve,
Yeah.
our server was also the bartender.
Well, not the
He was-
bartender, but he was serving people sitting at the bar because we're in the bar area. So I think that's just kind of a walk up, come in, like in most places. The bar, you just come in to sit if there's a seat available. So he was working up there as well. But then the kicker for you is that when we're ordering coffee,
They did not have any coconut syrup. And the whole reason I wanted to come back to Cake Bake Shop was to have, the coconut latte, because
Yeah.
it was one of the best drinks I've ever had.
yeah, so you're very disappointed with that. but after that, everything picked up.
It did.
The service was fine. It was attentive for the most part. I think maybe it could have been a little better. So service is marked down for us. The food came out
Excellent.
quickly. We didn't have to wait terribly long for the food to come out, and it was warm, hot, and tasted great.
It did.
Everything that we ate tasted fantastic.
And we compared the menu prices
Yes.
back to November when we were last here, and it looks like everything has stayed the same.
Yes.
Our bill for 2 breakfast entrees,
Well, let's start with the 2 coffees.
2 specialty coffees, 2 entrees, a pot of tea,
Yes.
and a slice of cake was
And the cookie.
and the cookie
And
to
the
go
cookie.
was with
Before tax was $94. So
I
before
don't
tax
think
and tip
that's
was
bad.
94. Right. Yeah.
So I will go back to saying too that I do not think Cake Bake Shop is priced too high.
Right, yeah.
Especially if you compare it to other restaurants in
Yeah,
Disney and
yeah.
full breakfast. I don't think it's priced high. So don't let that deter you
Right.
from coming here. It is not an overpriced experience.
Yeah. Sorry, it is kind of loud in here where we're sitting, so hopefully you can still hear us okay. I'm not sure. I gotta probably work some magic with the audio when we're done. But anyway, yeah, so for the most part, it started off rocky, but I would say 2 out of the 3. Ambiance, obviously 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
The food, 10 out of 10. I mean, the food was really good. Service is marked down this time, but our 2 previous visits, service was 10 out of 10.
And I will say
So,
too, there were no apologies made like, we're so sorry this happened.
Yeah.
What can we do for you?
Yeah, there was a little bit of a detachment with all of that, so I'm not sure. But overall, what would you, okay, if we did a 1 to 10 scale for service today, 6?
Yeah.
Maybe
Unfortunately,
7?
I'd
probably say
I
6.
hate saying that, but yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and
but-
and to be fair, been here 3 times now. I don't feel now the rush to come back, and I hate saying
Well,
that too.
I would like to try lunch or dinner.
Yeah.
So now our server also did mention that tomorrow, starting tomorrow, they have this raspberry type of beer.
That's gonna
It's
make it to the menu.
yeah, so it's more of like a champagne kind of beer. So the beer is carbonated, and it's got a raspberry floral scent and raspberry taste. So anyway, it sounds really, really interesting. That's going to be something new that's
They
going to
will
make it to
also
the menu.
be rolling out a few new dinner entrees.
Yes, yeah. So we maybe, perhaps maybe in May when we're back, we might do, we'll see. But overall,
Yeah, let us know in the comments below if you stuck it out to the end of this video. If you've ever
Yep.
booked a non-Disney restaurant
Yeah.
on MDE and you've ever had reservation problems. Because up until this trip, we have not.
yeah,
And
that's
we
interesting.
consistently eat at non-Disney
Yeah,
restaurants.
pretty much every trip. So that is interesting to know though. So just maybe something to keep in mind when you're making a reservation, that your reservation might disappear
But
if
I
you're
will
doing
say,
it.
if you book Cake Bake on Open Table and you do not show up for your reservation, you will be charged $25 a person.
Interesting.
Yes.
And this reservation today was done through the My Disney Experience app, correct?
was.
Yeah, okay.
It was.
Yeah, just for consistency's sake. All right, well, yes. So, yes, also stick around because now I'm going to walk around the place and show you around a little bit so you can see some of the spring decorations. So, all right.
All right, so don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss any of the next Jen and Joe on the go action because we're in Disney and we still have a day or 2 more to go.
Yes. So, thanks as always for watching. We appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.
Something we just noticed.
So something we just noticed as an addendum to our video, if you look at the way the table is, there's a glass top to the table. And the way it's designed, you have a gap between the glass top of the table and the table itself. So it looks pretty, but it requires a lot of extra cleaning in between people sitting at the table. Because if you look at our table, all the way across,
Yeah.
it's kind of gunky. Especially like
Yeah.
right there and right there. So I'd say
Yeah.
that's a markdown. We just finished our review, and I'd say this is probably a markdown for part of the ambiance. But yeah, interesting. Okay.
because it's really hard to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm so sore.